It's Friday, January the 7th, 2022, and I want to show you how to powder coat a Holley carburetor. Alright, I got it all tore apart, but don't let all them pieces scare you. It's just like building a regular Holley carburetor. You got the base plate, got everything tore apart on it. Got the main body, everything off of it. But I'm going to show you step by step of how to powder coat it, prepare to powder coat it, and everything you need to do your own. But first thing you got to do is clean your parts good. So I'm going to use the ultrasonic cleaner with the magic stuff and water. And then I come back and show you the next step. Alright, after you get it cleaned the first time in the ultrasonic cleaner, take it and bring it out, brush off any little stuff that the ultrasonic cleaner might not have cleaned up good, and then clean it again. For the powder coat to work, it's got to be real clean. So I got the ultrasonic cleaner warmed up. Drop the base plate in and start cleaning it again. Now that I took them out the ultrasonic cleaner, after being cleaned, I took them outside, rinsed them off, blowed all the water off of them, and now comes the point to where I screwed a bolt in here where you don't need to touch anything that the powder is going to be on. So I'm just spray a little bit of carburetor cleaner on there to make sure everything's clean. Then I blow the carburetor cleaner off, and then I put it in the oven. Okay, this is my powder coat oven. All it is, a smoker. I gutted everything out of the smoker and added a 1500 watt burner in the bottom with the heat range down here where I can adjust the heat range, and so far it's working pretty good. But now I'm set the main body, some of this other stuff out of the way. Set the main body and the base plate in the oven, and the purpose for this is to make sure you get all the grease off, and also on carburetors with the being aluminum, they still have gas in there. So now I can cut it on and it'll gas out the carburetor to where if you don't do this, as it's gassing out, if you have the powder coat on there, it'll create little bubbles under the powder coat. So I'm gonna get it up to temperature and let it gas out. And also, an extra bonus of using it in the winter time, it also helps heat up the shop a little bit. So you win twice. You gas out the carburetor and you get heat off of it. Now that the main body and the base plate has gassed out, still under the no touch. Pull these out. fuel bowls in there. Get them out. Okay. Since I'm not gonna get any powder coat on the center here, I just use this high temp tape. You get it from eBay or wherever, and taped up the spot for the accelerator pump arm. Because the powder coat will build it up, and it's already close to tolerance to start off with. So you want to build it up. Don't want to have any powder coat there, so just tape it off. And then got these high temp plugs for my shaft here, and just stick them in there. Just something to keep the powder coat from getting in the shafts. Let's see, I already plugged the back off. That one plugged that one. A while back, I just took a old gasket, taped it up, so now I could just place it on there, and that'll keep powder coat from getting in the center right here. And on tape for the squirters, here's the main body. I just used some old squirters I had laying around. I just don't want powder to get down in them holes, so screw them in. Just anything you don't want powder to get to. And then I'll take toothpicks, ease them down into the air bleeds. Now to cover the back, a while back I just cut out a piece of aluminum. That way I could stick them up there. And help seal it out of it. Now, it's all sealed up. I try to keep one screw clean so I have a spot to ground to. But I'm gonna set it like that because in these corners it's the hardest part to get. That set it like this so I can see both sides and be able to get to it easy. And on the fuel bowls, I just took a old needle seat and put the nut and lock the nut on there. And I just screwed them in just to keep, again, power from getting into there. Old fuel line, screw it in. Then I'll take an old accelerator pump and put it in that hole. I'm going to focus mainly on the main body to start off with, and then the base plate. Get them in the oven, get them started, and the bowls is just here to collect any that oversprays over. Got my air pressure set about right at 10 pounds. Okay. It's been in there. Got it up to 400 degrees, the part, and cooked it for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Now I'm gonna work on the fuel bowls while that's cooling back off. Now, time to do your small pieces. Now, I done gassed out all the small pieces. So I got them hanging, and I'm gonna spray them and hang them in the oven and cook them. Okay, here's the finished product after it's put together. And if you want to see how to put a Holley carburetor together, check out one of my other videos. I'll show you how to put everything together, but let's see it. Looks pretty good for powder coating at home, I think. And a little extra to the end of the carburetor thing, I did get the Grant steering wheel put on Pearl, the 50 Plymouth. It's on there.